Hello y'all, welcome to part 5 of my Yugoslavia playthrough in the Crusader Kings 2 mod, New Era, Old World. So, in the last part we had started a holy war against Lombardy, a Catholic state, and they called in all their allies to their defense. And we're winning that war. So far we had a grand battle in part 4. In case you missed that, you can go back and check it out. But anyway, we gotta win this war. We have our troops in Slovenia, let's group them up and send them over to Treviso, maybe? Actually, no, let's go into Lombardia, because that's where we gotta take the provinces, the counties that matter. Also, we gotta give Edmund II an ambition. Edmund's Yugoslavian country. Edmund II is, he's the Emperor of Yugoslavia. He's the character we're playing as. Let's give him the ambition of make a friend. Maybe he can do that. One child lacks a education focus, that's Edmund II's daughter. Let's give her intrigue education. One other thing we have to worry about is if Edmund II dies, his heir, Edmund II, not his heir. It's very confusing because he's the king of Serbia and the emperor of Yugoslavia, but the heir to the kingdom of Serbia is not his king. The heir we want to be the heir. Okay, it's a little confusing, but point being, we need Edmund II of Romania to become the ruler of Yugoslavia in case Edmund II of Yugoslavia dies. So Edmund II of Romania, we gotta look at the electors, cause Yugoslavia in this mod is essentially like the Holy Roman Empire was in real life, and we need to get some of the electors to support him. So let's go to this vassal here, who's a Montenegrin duke, give him some, actually let's buy a favor, and call in succession support. Once they accept, maybe. I really need them to accept, cause better safe than sorry. Call in succession support. That's done. How's the war going? Going relatively well, I guess. We're having our troops moving to a province held by the Knights of Lazarus. The nomads have settled, whatever, but we are fighting back the enemies that will show up down here. We're in Lombardy territory now, and once we take this duchy, we will have more land in Italy, which we are trying to expand into, well, the Italian peninsula, to be more accurate. And the Catholics will be dealt a major blow once they lose this war, because all their individual armies will be beat up pretty badly, and that won't be good for them or their realms. So that's one thing we got to keep in mind. Let's merge that army together, and the siege of Mantova is won. Let's continue on though. Take the capital, please. What are you guys doing? Turn back around. Turn back around. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we gotta win this war. You have a new heir. If your character dies, you now play as Edmund II of Romania. Good. The Legion of Mary rises. The Legion of Mary is a Catholic holy order based out of Ireland, I believe? Yeah, they're in Ireland. And we may be at war with them very soon. Did they call them in? I don't believe they did. No, they didn't. But we are fighting against Lombardy and Bavaria and the Pope, and we have Austria and Hellas, which is essentially Greece, helping us out, and we have a bunch of tributaries on our side, so we're fighting for Yugoslavism. That's how we're able to wage this holy war in the first place. I've said it a million times in each part, but just for the sake of telling you what it is if you're new to this series or to this mod, Yugoslavism is a syncretic faith that is a mixture of Orthodoxy, Catholicism, and Sunni Islam, and it is the religion of Yugoslavia in this mod. At least what it starts off as. Anyway, its starting religion, I mean. So let's win this war. How much longer do we got? 80-some% now. And let's take care of this, please. They have one big army up to in Treviso. Not that strong, though. Might be able to beat them once they move. Let's go take them out. Destroy them or not. Oh, no, they're going to fight us there. That's awkward. Whatever, they beat a few of our troops, our allies. We'll find a big battle now with our allies and our mercenaries, which we hired. We hired the Arsenal, I think. That was the name of those mercs we got. And is this war over? No, 97-some%, I think. With Khmeri, who's this? Our cousin, who is the son of Edmund II of Yugoslavia. His uncle, he's the son of Edmund II of Yugoslavia's, uncle, yeah. He's going to marry Edmund II's daughter. So it's very, I don't know, interesting marriage, I guess. What's this about? You can marry, who's this? King of Asturias. Galicia. This is in the Iberian Peninsula. And where would be modern-day Spain and Portugal, I think. One of his sons wants to marry one of Edmund II's daughters. And sure, why not? She's 12, and they're going to be betrothed to one another, so when they both come of age, a marriage will take place. Is this war over? It better be soon. There we go. War's over. We have a whole bunch of new land we got to distribute. We're going to probably give it out to Edmund II's sons. Each of them are going to get a title. So let's give... What can we do? What can we do? Actually, we also got to have another war. Let's begin another war. Let's disband all of our levies first so we can actually start it. We can keep the mercenaries, though. They're going to be fine. They're going to go up against the guy of Milano here, the county of Milano. We first got to create the Generality of Lombardy, the Duchy of Lombardy, essentially. And we're going to declare war on the Count of Milano here. De jure claim. And hopefully we'll be able to win. He's going to be aided by this Duke tier title down here, Campania. But they're pretty far away, so maybe we'll be able to win the war in a fast manner. So start that war. Now we just got to hand out land to Edmund II's children, his sons probably. So let's see what we can do. This guy will inherit the throne to Serbia, I believe. Will he? Let me check. Realm, titles. Can we change the way this works? I want to change how this inheritance works. Council, inheritance. Oh no, we can't change it. Oh well, so give this guy a county. Give him... What can we give him? What can we give him? Give him Pavia, the 18-year-old son of Edmund II, his third son, I think, or fourth son, I'm not sure. But he's going to get Pavia as his domain now, his county. And let's give more land out to Edmund II's sons. His 8-year-old son will get some land. We don't have to worry about the vassal limit as we're doing this. We have plenty of space for vassals. Let's give him this. Brescia, whatever it's called. Take that. And let's give Mantova to his 5th, 6th son, whatever this is. Lujovic, whatever. He's 3 years old. Give him some land anyway. He'd be a good ruler. He'll be fine. So we have that all sorted now. Now we just got to get rid of... What do we got to do? Got to be careful with the land here. Let's get some vassals for this place in Cremona. We want to try and hold on to Cremona. I'm not sure if we will be able to, though. What else do we hold? Plutoni. No, we want to hold on to that. So I don't know what we'll do. May actually give that out to, like, a commander we have. Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah. Actually, who's going to inherit the throne to Serbia now? Let me check. Realm. So who's going to inherit it? Boris in Verona. So let's give him Cremona then. In case we have to end up playing as him. So he controls that province now. And he also controls Verona. So he's in charge of 2 counties in the Italian peninsula at this point. Anyway, back to our war with Milan, who has called in an ally, but hopefully won't matter too much. Destroy this army, please. Then siege their capital. Who died? Some people are dying. Oh, no, it's a defensive pact is being formed against us. It's whatever. That happens all the time. I think some relative of Edmund II has died. Or was it our vassal? I'm not sure. Not certain there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, back to the war at hand. Let's end this. We won that battle. Your court chaplain, the purifier, whatever his name is, the Pope of the Yugoslav religion, has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting the gold in his own pocket. Intolerable. Disappointing, but understandable. He's a powerful individual, and somebody's died in Venice. They got a new noble family, ruling Republican family? I don't know. New family that can become the leader of Venice, I guess. And back to this war. We can't get rid of the Pope of the Yugoslav religion as the court chaplain because he has a lot of influence and sway, so it's probably better to be on his nice side. Yeah, so what we can do now? We need to, besides winning this war, which you can see in front of us at this time, our arsenal mercenaries are moving into Milan to destroy an army of 9 men. And what else do we need to do here? Okay, let's have our Chancellor. No, that's the son of Edmund II, not used to risking him. Although, yeah, actually, have him fabricate claims for Medina, so eventually we can try to expand into the realm of San Marino. We might be able to get away with that, I'm not sure. A marshal has discovered a great man of military talents. A man of great military talents. What else can we do? Okay, this siege may take a while. Let's raise some levies from the nearby counties. Yeah, we can't do nothing with those ones we just conquered, cause they gotta get used to Yugoslavian rule. And that's gonna be a pretty big defensive pact against us. We are at 21% threat at this time. And it's unfortunate, because it's going to be hard for us to expand now, but whatever. Oh, we uncovered a relic. What is this? Ancient telescope. Let's take that and send it back to Edmund II's treasury. The spouse of Edmund II's not doing too well. Well, one of his spouses. He has 4 wives. Call for the court physician. A dirty secret. Somebody's cheating on somebody. Whatever. I smell profit. Give me money for the blackmail. Thank you. I got 1 gold out of that. But whatever. What do we need to do at this point? We need... So, well, obviously we got to win the war, but we also need to ensure that we keep Yugoslavia under our family's control. Who's this? The nephew? Let's look at the electors again and try to put some money into the pockets of the electors, or at least one of them, to ensure that Edmund II's son gets on the throne. Edmund II of Romania would be in charge of Yugoslavia if that were to happen. Let me find it. Oh my goodness, find it. Laws, there we go. Electors. We are bribing this guy while paying him to give... We're paying him to give our son support. Who else can we get? We can't get the King of Slovenia because he's a child. There's the King of Bosnia. Let's pay him maybe by a favor. Oh, conflicting interest. Never mind. Get money from her. Can we? No. Well, we might be able to give her money to convince her otherwise. No. Great. Is she upset about something? We gave you money. Oh, whatever. What else can we do? The vassal... Oh, he can maybe give what we need. The King of Bulgaria. We gotta pay him like 680 gold first, though, which we gotta collect. It won't be too long, though. That ain't gonna take too long at all. We have a new heir. Heirs are being switched constantly. Let's build a castle somewhere. Where's that at? Nis? Where's that even at? No, I don't need a castle right now. I need to just have enough money to pay the King of Bulgaria to vote for Edmund II of Romania in case Edmund II of Yugoslavia dies, and so we can keep our dynasty in charge of the Yugoslavian Empire. And we gotta win this war as well. I'm really multitasking, aren't I? Something's been destroyed. What is that? A trade post got destroyed? What happened there? I'm not sure. Oh, we have raiders. That's not good. Let me raise my troops for that. Personal levies, don't fail me now. Pull the troops together from Karagrad and Belgrade and all of our other holdings and send them to crush these raiders, led by this guy right here. Vali Adim of Balakarhisar, whatever he is. He's some ruler in Anatolia. But let's defeat his force and send his men packing so they don't try to raid us again. And Milan is putting up a good fight considering we didn't really... They're fighting mercenaries, essentially. They're just up against a tiny little army representing Yugoslavia here. Defeat this battle. Win this battle, please. There we go. And Milan is going to fall under our control. Welcome to the Empire. We have a Lombard county. We have a Lombard... What is it? Lombard count in the kingdom now, in the Empire now. And he's probably very upset about what had to happen, but it is what it is. Did we win the battle? Oh, I didn't even send them to fight. I had to get them assembled first. Let's go win this then. And also let's pay the King of Bulgaria to vote for our son by favor. Grinding iron for someone. Favor has been bought, maybe. I hope. He took the favor. Calling secession support. Okay, we should be guaranteed to have Edmund of Romania be in charge of the Empire now, in case Edmund II of Yugoslavia dies. The trade in Bax is flourishing. However, according to my loyal servants, some merchants like to speak about their religion with their customers a bit too much. Let my spies do the work, so we need to calm down a crisis that is going on in Yugoslavia. And the way that works is that our religion is syncretic, like I've stated earlier. It's a mixture of a lot of different faiths. But the problem is that it's relatively recent in its history. It's a relatively new religion. and not everyone in the Empire follows it. They follow secret religions and not this religion, even though they say they may do that officially. And we have some troubles with that. So we need to try and keep Yugoslavism alive and stable in order to ensure that it becomes the official religion of Yugoslavia, and the fact that everyone needs to follow it. And so we have these religious problems. This religious problem that may lead to us getting a revolt risk. We got to keep track of this realm modifier right here. It can go to boiling realm, chaotic realm, but right now it's on calm realm, meaning we don't have any negative debuffs. So we got to keep track of that and make sure things don't get out of hand. Otherwise, we will have a lot of religious revolts from Catholics and Orthodox believers and such. Raiders are beaten. We're doing very well. Let's disband all of our levies and try to collect some money to build some things. Let's keep the mercenaries around, though. Even though that might be a bad idea. No, it's fine. That is fine. I'm making enough from what we have to at least do stuff with them. Let's build a trade post at Belgrade. And, yeah, do that for money. That'll be good. Who will inherit Belgrade in case Edmund II dies? Who would that be? That will go to Edmund II of Romania. Good. But even though that's said, even if Edmund II of Yugoslavia dies, Serbia will go to Graf Vincent of Pavia. And he's in Italy right now, but Serbia will go to him as a kingdom tier title. When Edmund II of Romania dies, what is this about? The insidious Crimean traitors must be expelled from your lands. If you agree to an embargo war, I don't care about an embargo war. It doesn't concern me. Can we go to war with the Transnistria? Thinking about it. Could do it. I can't. I gotta wait for the Holy War modifier, recent Holy War modifier to wear off. I mean, we'd probably win, but I don't know. We're getting about 30 some gold a month. Those mercenaries are really taking a bite out of what we get, but it's worth it for the protection. We need to have those mercenaries around just in case factions try to rise up against the Emperor. And a apostate has been found, and this guy he's possessed. So let's break out the branding iron. I usually just use the branding iron to do a lot of stuff. What's this war about? Oh, that's a holy war up in Germany. Well, what would be Germany? And you can see what's going on there. You have Brandenburg, Moravia, Lithuania. Stuff is going on in Poland. What in the world is going on there? That's crazy. Lithuanian revolt. And another Lithuanian revolt. Lithuania is not having a fun time. All of the western part of their country is in a revolt. 2 revolts going on at the same time. That is very bad. Apostate has been found. Who is this? That is the son of Edmund II, so let's ignore that. Let him go. What harm could it do? The court chapel will not be very happy, but it is Edmund II's son, so it probably wouldn't be ideal for him to brand his own son, even if he is following a religion that isn't Yugoslavism. A woman accused of witchcraft has been dragged before your court. She will burn at the stake, and that will please the populace of the realm. Trade post has been constructed. Now let's build a rudimentary trade office to bring in more wealth and income to our empire. Who's going to inherit Karagrad, I wonder? Okay, Edmund II will as well. So we just got to worry about the Kingdom of Serbia going to that other son of Edmund II of Yugoslavia whenever something happens to him. Justice is a harsh mistress, and I can't love her anymore. I am not the law, says Edmund II, the butcher of Yugoslavia. Okay, child lacks a education focus. Let's give her intrigue. So the realm is overall pretty stable right now. We can't really expand because we have this pact against us. Yeah, a huge defensive pact. And we also got to wait for the Holy War modifier to wear off. One of the wives of Edmund II of Yugoslavia have died of cancer. She was 49. And the county of Severin has been converted to the Jugoslavist faith. Severin, wherever this is. We had to conquer Romania earlier on in this series, so they're mostly Orthodox. What is this about? Oh, an Orthodox Uprising. That's coincidence. So where's that at? Oh, wow. Do we always control this? Where's this even at? Bulgaria took it. They got Moldova. They also got Montina, I think. Bulgaria has that. So Bulgaria's really been expanding. So let's look at their borders, for example. And here is Bulgaria. They're very powerful. They control a large portion of what would be Romania in the modern day in our timeline. Well, modern day, like the 2000s and all that. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? They've done quite well. So let's raise... Well, actually, we don't need to raise anything. We have mercenaries. So let's go wreck these revolters, these religious revoltists, whatever you want to call them, and destroy their army. Should not be hard. Revolts are usually pretty easy to beat in Crusader Kings 2 if you just have enough troops. Revolts typically don't have very good troop quality. I think it's a lot of light soldiers, light infantry, and they usually get squished by anything heavier than that. So execute the leader of this revolt. And he's dead. And Evan II's other wife has died to severe stress. Great, so now he's down to 2 wives. He was married to a couple of Georgian sisters, and those are the ones who died. Who's this now? Oh, that's the wife. That's one of Evan II's sons. I mean, daughters, who's married to a guy who lost his land due to losing a war. Apostate has been found. Bring out the branding iron. Who is this, actually, before I do anything? Okay, bring out the branding iron. And our realm is doing quite well. Yugoslavia is growing nicely. Hopefully our vassals can be more aggressive so we can grow more. Otherwise, we're just sort of waiting for the defensive, for the threat to die down, and for the Holy War modifier to expire. Apostate, who's this? Bring out the burning iron for this guy. This mayor who is a vassal of a duke who is a vassal of Bulgaria, who's our vassal. Who are they fighting? They're fighting... Oh, they're fighting to get that land right there. Nicopolis? They're fighting for that. They want to revoke it. The guy who controls that province, that county, doesn't want to do so. So now they have a war going on there. And the mother-in-law of Edmund II's second wife has died. What can we do? Build more trade stuff. Mercenary garrison at the trade post of Karagrad. And build a sick house in Belgrade. Can't expand. We're just doing a lot of internal stability stuff. What is this? To level-headed Tsar. This is one of our tributaries who leads North Macedonia, I believe. And they want our help. Okay, I don't know what happened with his wife, but she seems nice. But we need... Declining would cost us 0 prestige and our tributary will break free. We parted them. Let's just help them. We gotta help them. Let's gather our troops. And we're fighting a couple hosts, I believe, who want to fight somebody. And who's this? That's the king of Bulgaria. He wants one of his sons to marry one of our courtiers. Sure. And we gotta go help Central Macedonia, North Macedonia, fight off a couple enemy forces who are attacking them. So let's pull together our levies, the king's levies, and take out this attacking force that is encroaching on our tributaries' land, and we don't want that to happen, because that would be less money for us, indirectly speaking. They won't get as much money from their taxes, and as a result, we won't get as much money ourselves. So who is this now? Whatever, we'll just beat them. Beat this host up. Destroy them. Not a very hard battle. We have numbers for days. Destroyed that one. Let's go help down here. The king of Asturias wants to marry his son to Evan II of Yugoslavia's daughter, except... So she's going to be married now to that far-off realm. The king, son of that far-off realm. And let's go kill these troops here. A blessed has passed. Who is this? He is a... What is he? He is a beatified saint of Yugoslavism. I didn't know this religion could have saints, but I guess it can. Yugoslavism, I mean. Or, well, he can be beatified. That's interesting. So let's go win this war. We are winning. Give somebody gold. Who's this? Forced wife. Buy her some gift. Buy her a gift. This war is over. Yes. No. That's over. Oh, they won a war that got them some land. Good for them. And a cadaverous heresy has appeared in a county we control. Not sure how to feel about that, but it is taking place. And this war is about to be over, so let's send all of our levies back home. They did what they needed to do. And disband. Okay, so how much longer till we get that Holy War modifier off of us so we can expand more and hopefully grow Yugoslavia's borders? me check. Is it off now? Yes, we could try. We get beat up horribly there. One world has happened here. Transnistria, which was a big empire, broke apart earlier on, and now it is partially controlled by Ukraine. Well, Transnistria's territory is controlled by Ukraine, but it also... Ukraine is a vassal of a Emperor of Transnistria, which also... I did mention this, but they broke in half. There's 2 empires up there now, but it doesn't matter. We're going to attack the weaker one. Let's fight for... What can we get out of this? Let's fight for Bessarabia. Nah. No, let's go with Transylvania. They'll be helped by any other Orthodox rulers that might come to their aid. But let's fight for Transylvania. We're going to expand Yugoslavia in that direction, because we can't really expand into Italy at the moment. I don't know who's going to help them, but we'll deal with them either way. Raise our troops together, assemble them all, and smash into the foe is what we're going to do. Somebody's been imprisoned, whatever. The Qurani heresy has appeared somewhere. Ignoring that, we are summoning our army and send this troop army of 10,000 men, 10k soldiers, into Transnistria's capital. And they have... Is that a holy order? No, that's the economical patriarch of Orthodoxy, who is a Moldovan. And we're going to send our first army to attack the enemy capital, and we're going to send the second army into Transylvania. Let's call in all of our tributaries. We have them. We might as well use them. So get all of them in here. King of Austria, the Duke of Austria, King of Hellas, the Duke of Thrace, this guy in here up in Hungary. This kid up in Hungary who's next to Transylvania. So we have 10,000 troops going somewhere. We have tributaries doing stuff now. And that should give us a good game plan to win this war in a fast manner, I hope. I don't know if we have anything to worry about if this war lasts for a long time. We just would like it to be over as quick as possible. I don't know what the enemy is doing. They seem to be taking... I don't know where their army is. Doing something strange. We're taking Transylvania. This war is going very well. We've taken the first place in Transylvania. We need to take. Let's keep going. Okay, we have 3 armies, essentially. 7,000 men, and 10,000. We lost one of our tributaries' armies got destroyed, and that was Austria. So they're falling back. Let's merge these forces in for here. And we're going to be in this part of Transylvania now. We are winning this war, and it's not much difficulty at all. And there's a revolt taking place in Slovakia, apparently. He was pretty big, I didn't realize that. Bring out the branding iron for some guy. I mean, he's a commander. Well, bring out the branding iron anyway. This is a very simple war. I thought it'd be more difficult. Transnistria has just not been too strong ever since they fractured. And I think that happened in part 2, I think. I believe it happened then. What is this about? Propassior Selith has sent me a detailed letter about the Yugoslavish church's financial problems. He promises that our priests would use the money to strengthen the people's faith, therefore my realm too. Okay. People are providing... Oh, we're going to give him gold. Yeah, give him 200 gold. Make do with that, please. Build more churches, all that fun stuff. This war is going very well. Very easy war. We're just def stacking everything, it seems. Bring out the branding iron for this random guy. The Yugoslavist guy has found the Yugoslavist ruler. You ready to give up? And he is going to give up. We have gained Transylvania, which fits nicely with our borders Bulgaria has made with Montania over here. Montania? Yeah, right there. So, Yugoslavia is growing. I'm going to end part 5 here. You can check out New Era Old World in the video description. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.